Welcome to a new daily teaching tip for educators. I'm Rania Badr, English teacher and trainer. Today we're going to go on a tour to explore Microsoft Forms. Form is one of the Microsoft siblings. You log in forms.office.com and log in with your Microsoft account. I've been using Forms for a variety of purposes during distance learning and even in traditional learning. It provides you with the opportunity to give quizzes, official assessments, the reading, writing, even listening, lead-ins or do-nows, exit tickets, surveys and quick polls, and even you can use it as an administrator or if you're a team lead to gather information about your team, about their progress, and do some surveys. Okay, so how do we use it? If we've got one of the comprehension practice, this is how it looks for students after creating it. So I've created this one with 2 reading comprehension practices and 2 sections. Students need to finish the first section in order for them to be able to move to the second section, because I put all the questions are required, as we will see later on. Moving to the next section, a new reading comprehension with all the other questions required. Okay, how do we share this with students? As a teacher, you have this page. After you produce your quiz or your form, you just click the share and share it with students. Make sure that you choose the right response for you and copy it on the Teams, if you're using Teams, or whatever platform that you are using on LMS, paste it anywhere. If you need to collaborate and share it with teachers, that will be very good. And remember to use the anyone with a link can duplicate, so teachers will share the link with their classes and receive the responses on their own account, rather than you receiving responses for other people's students. Okay, so this is how we share it. Now, can we do more than that? Of course, yes. Let's see how we produce or how we receive the responses first. Okay, so I use it as a live platform on online learning to provide me with quick and instant feedback on students' performance. So you look at the responses, and as students are answering, if you're having a face-to-face class, you will get the responses one by one. This will give the teacher the opportunity to monitor which questions are easier for students, then no need to comment on them, which are confusing. You can stop, comment, and get feedback, ask students for evidence, and so on. Now, if you want to view the responses of the students, there are 3 ways. First, you can review answers for each student on her own, so all the answers of the student, and use the arrow to move from one student to the other. Or you can view question by question if you're analyzing one question after the other. And lastly, you can open in an Excel form where it will be downloaded on your computer. Just open it and view the answers. Again, you have all the details of the student, when did they answer, how long did it take them, and all their responses and analysis. I use this also as attendance tracker. You can just make it easy for yourself and sort A to Z, and then take attendance if you wish. Okay, so how do we create it? Let's go to a new quiz. You can create a new form or a new quiz. Most of the time I use a new quiz, and it has much more opportunities for questions for me. Now, let's say we're creating a reading question or a reading text, whatever the title is. Enter your description, answer all questions, and then you start adding. Now, the types of question that you have is multiple choice question. You can have more than one option. Make sure that you choose the right answer. You can edit it. You might allow multiple answers so students can answer multiple questions. You can also make it as required so students wouldn't skip it or forget it. And then you can assign a point or two, up to you. Okay, now adding another one. There are multiple options and ways to create the question. You can have a text, and there are two options for the text, either just a short answer. So you'll add your answer here. So if the answer is 1990, then whoever writes 1990, it will automatically be marked. If you don't want a short answer and you have a long answer, like writing paragraphs, open-ended questions, expressing their opinion, then you will have to mark it by yourself later on, and we will see how. But just make sure that you click on long answer. Another type of question is the rating, where you can provide a statement and ask student to rate from 1 to 5 or up till 10. You can use a symbol as a star or as a number. And again, put the points required and explore whether it is you want labeling. So you will enter the label like always and then never, for students to be clear about what do these mean. And then it will be displayed for them, as we will later see. Okay, so see how it looks. Another question is, or another option is entering a date. So you can just answer what is your birthday, or when is your birthday, and then they can choose. This is also good for recurrent forms that you would like to send for students on weekly basis or daily basis, and you want them to check the date they have submitted. Now, with more advanced options, you can add ranking. So you have different options or different responses, and students can put the top priority first and so on. Another one yet is the section. You can ask them to file, you can upload file as well, but let's go to the section, which is one of the very important tips here if I want to add a reading comprehension text. So I will say reading 1, and then I will enter in the description, enter your paragraph. Let's say I'm taking this paragraph here. I will copy it and just paste it in the description. Then add the questions as we needed, like multiple choice, add another multiple choice, and so on. Just make sure if you're adding question from the beginning, enter of the section, enter the points and whether it is required or not. So it will be easier for you later on, because this format will be copied from one question to the other. Fine. So let's add another section and see how it works when students go to the sections. So this is reading 2. And let's say we're going to enter another paragraph. Let's say we'll take this paragraph and paste it there. So here we go. Answer as well if we want a long response or a long answer, and we will see. Well, let's look at what we have created. So we've created multiple choice, long answers, rating, date, and ranking. Now, students, as you see, cannot move from one question to the other without answering. So from one section, to the other without answering. So we need to provide any answer. Okay, so if we're done, then this will take us to the second section, where we've got the reading comprehension question, and this is how the students will preview it. They can read and answer. Of course, you can add as many questions as you want, then move to the other section, and students will start typing their answer and submit. Okay, as a teacher, you want to view the submission, go back to the form you've created, open it, you have the question tab or the responses tab, and as you can see, instantly it provides the response with all the analysis that you need. A very handy tool for giving feedback, analyzing students' strengths and areas of improvement, and much more. Hope this has been useful for you, and see you in another video. Thank you.